Hi, how's everybody doing? This is Mr. and Mrs. Silver Fox Forex. I'm back with another training tip video. Excuse me. So let's get right into it. Um, Most people cannot identify a trend or when a trend is getting ready to happen because they lack some of the basic things. And it could just be as simple as not understanding market structure, not understanding candlestick patterns, not understanding a trend, um, and not understanding your indicators that you're using. The reason why I praise Forex Nelson so high because when I got the pip trigger system from him, I didn't understand what was up. I didn't understand left from right until I had to do my due diligence and understand how to use his system. It was only at that time, after having it for a while, I noticed I was able to go in there and change certain things and have things look a certain way so that it can benefit me better. I can read it a lot better. And I can read this pip trigger system. I know how to use it, but I want to do something different for me and customize it for me. And that's what I did by just simply having the three awesome oscillators: hour, 30, and 5. Not having 15-minute, but that would just be overkill. I think for this gives me a great direction. Excuse me, a great sense of direction of trades that are getting ready to happen and trends and things like that. What might be forecasted for later on in the day. But yeah, most traders don't understand how to use what they got as far as whether it's education or indicator or charts. And this is a trend right here. How to properly identify a trend. And this is perfect. Look at this trend from the Asian session on through the pre-market for New York session, 6 a.m. The trend was down. Everything down here lined up for a sale. Went from blue to red. And when you see the little blue in here, don't mind that because what you're seeing are the pullbacks of the blue candles up here. As long as we're below the waterline, below the waterline, below the waterline, and we're going from blue to red, this is a sell all day long. You're going to get the little blues in there. Might get them up here, like you see right here, because that's what you see right here as a pullback. Other than that, 90% of what you see is the trend going down. And at that point in time, the pound would have been on the bottom and the JPY would have been at 5 or above, letting you know that, hey, we're going to sell the JPY. I'm sorry, we're going to sell the pound, excuse me. We're going to sell the pound because the pound is at the bottom, JPY is at the top. So the pound is the weakest. We're going to sell the pound down because the JPY at that present time was higher than the pound. That's where that strength indicator meter comes in at. It lets me know who's strong and who's weak. At that time, the JPY would have been stronger, the pound would have been weaker, so we're going to sell the pound. And in this perspective over here, look what happened. The pound is at the top, the JPY is 5 or below. We're going to buy the pound and sell the JPY because the pound is stronger. But look at the trend. Nobody really breaks it down for you. Now, you could have stayed in this trend and rode it all the way down, if your stop was good and if your confidence was good. Let's see if I can do this here. This is the perfect lineup for me to get in right here between these candles right here. Now you could go a little bit more aggressive and go here, but here's fine. Matter of fact, let me blow this up for you guys, just so you can see it a little bit better. And see if I can catch it. See if I know what I'm talking about a little bit here. Between here and here is a good entry point for me. Everything lines up for a sale. Now you can get aggressive between here and here. That's good. However, we're still above the waterline. I'm unsure yet. I need something that's going to show me a clear picture. For me, this is a clear picture. So between here and here, down to here, 21 pips. Beautiful money. If you would have took it all the way down here, we're not all the way over as far as we should be, but 86 pips, and that's only going into the London session. We haven't even reached over to the New York session yet. But down to here, or down to here, and you're out. You wait for the pullback. If you notice, your stop is set at 10 or 20 pips. So if I'm in between here and here, my stop is 20 pips. Never reaches it. It never retraces and goes back up to that point. It doesn't. It continues going down. But what I do suggest is, if you're taking a trade like this and the trend is going down, now you already have the allotted money that you're willing to lose in a trade. Here's where a lot of traders fail to, should I say, commit to keeping their profit. And when I say they don't commit, because they're already in a state of mind of, hey, I'm willing to lose X amount of dollars. That's why I have my stop loss set, up here to 20 pips or whatever the case may be. No. As you are in profit and you're going down, you adjust your stop loss. You bring your stop loss down. In the event that this trade goes against you, you're in profit and you keep your money. I can't stress that enough. I can't stress that enough. Yeah, I know you're willing to lose 2 grand, but why lose 2 grand if you're in profit? If you're sitting in front of the computer like you're supposed to be doing, you can take this and drag this down. In the likely event that this trade goes against you and it hits your stop loss, you are in profit. So let's say you're in a trade, it's going down, you're down here, okay? From here to here is 37 pips. But if you're already down here in this area, you move your stop loss down because you're in profit. Look what happens, ladies and gentlemen. So it hits your stop loss because it's doing a pullback. Now this is where you get the fake out, because you think since it broke this and you got the goal line being flat that it's going to go back up for a reversal, because it's already done a pullback. You think this has broke that this level right here, excuse me, on the 50 moving average, it's going to be a reversal, and it tricked you. But it's okay because it hit your stop loss right here. It hit your stop loss, the blue line. It hit your stop loss. So if you get in, back here, like we said, wrote it down, and here that's 87 pips. It came back up and hit your stop loss at 76 pips. You're 76 pips in profit. Stop leaving your stop loss way up here, because that's what what you waged to lose. You don't have to lose anything. If you're in front of the computer, keep adjusting that stop loss by 10 pips, by 10 pips, by 5 pips, by 10 pips. Because if it hits it, fine, oh well, take you out. But guess what? You're in profit. There is money in your pocket. You wait for the next setup and you get back in the trade and continue down. Got your stop loss set. Did a slight pull back on you. Up, hit your stop loss, but let's see what you made. 21 pips. Ain't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? You have to adjust this stop loss. The blue line is representing the stop loss. You have to adjust that stop loss. Coming all the way down, coming all the way down, coming all the way down. You adjust that stop loss, you will be okay. And so what? It took out your stop loss here. So what it hit? 76 pips in profit. So now that you're out, you're going to get back in once you see the next setup. When this candle closes on or below the 20 moving average between here and here, you're back in the trade. Another 25 pips, and you're adjusting your stop loss all the way down. It comes close, but it comes back down. Okay, cool. I'm going to keep adjusting my stop loss all the way down, because when it finally hits my stop loss and takes me out, I'm in profit every single time. This is a beautiful trend. This is a great way to trade the trend. This is beautiful. But stop leaving your profit on the table because your stop loss is set way up here and you're feeling you're the man and it's coming down and you're good and never touches your stop loss. You could be in trouble if some unexpected news comes out and shoots up. Then you're going to be mad. Why do that when you just bring it down? Adjust the stop loss, adjust the stop loss, adjust the stop loss. This is a beautiful trend, and your stop loss is your protector. It's your police officer. It's your bodyguard. That's what helps keep you trading as long as it's in place. You can be trading and lose and lose and lose and lose. And if you got enough capital in your account, the stop loss is there to protect you because that one good trade might turn around and change all that for you and take you back into profit standards. Adjust the stop loss. Identify the trend. Identify your indicators, identify your education, identify it. It's not hard. But this is a beautiful trend setup. It is. And you may not be trading from the Asian session on through until the New York session, but through the London session, but even as you get into the London session, look at that. The trend is going down. That's still beautiful. The whole thing is beautiful, but even if you're going here, pre-New York, 70 pips. Doesn't get no better than that. So identify the trend, identify your indicators, identify your education, and understand what you're doing. It can be done. You guys can be profitable. You can be living your lives. But you have to follow those steps. You cannot break your golden rules. You need to be in front of the computer. You need to be trading on a desktop or a laptop. A phone is okay to monitor, but this to me is the better way. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys to understand that adjust your stop loss. Identify the trend, adjust your stop loss. So that you're always in profit no matter if it turns around on you and goes the wrong way. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Take care and happy trading.